to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Caleb going to throw right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth the salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
2nd and 10.
Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12.
3rd and 3.
Get it. Luka 19.
They'll set up a throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Bears nothing. Will Reichard the kickoff for the Vikings.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
They're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching?
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Vikings will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
They're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll drop the throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Ready? County Lions.
They're going to try and throw. Here's a diving catch right side. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down.
And the Vikings, first down.
Come on, come on.
First and 10.
Back to throw again.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ready? 76, ready?
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To the air, Williams.
Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there.
That's his 18th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Bears are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
70.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
They'll try and throw for it here. Wide open receiver complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of the first. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep touchdown. Colston Loveland,
his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Pass complete to Allison.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll break him down at the 39.
13 yards on the play. And the Vikings first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Ready.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
First and goal, Minnesota.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
On first and 10, here's Brown.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
The Bears' 5-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. Back to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Vikings have come back to make it a 2-point game. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 7.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Williams going to sneak it.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Addison hauls it in.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brown.
On the ball now.
From the 24 now, here's second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24-yard line.
Now back to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now a give left side, Brown with it. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out of the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
2nd and 5.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Ready, set.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown!
Jordan Addison
from 6 yards away.
And the Vikings have retaken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46.
That's good. For the Bears. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. To throw, Williams.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Play action. Now Williams. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
2nd and a couple.
Looking to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
3rd and 9.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Let's go. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now here's a carry heading left. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Throwing is Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
On 4th down, here's Williams.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, rather look at the defense. They came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 36.
He'll drop to throw.
He gets it to Addison.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Here we go, set.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Cougar 19.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, the dime looked on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Go.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
A 47-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. A little juke. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. Santos now to add the PAT. And the lead is down to 2. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
An inside give, Brown.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
A gain of 16 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
First down, Vikings.
They'll set up to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Here's second and 10.
Got it. 19, Tiger.
Back to throw again. This will be caught by Brown. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 29-yard line.
A gain of 15. First down, Minnesota.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 6, Viking 18.
They'll set up a throw. And this one is incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That is caught. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Chicago. Luther Burden, 61 yards. And the Bears have retaken a third-quarter lead.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target. And that's how he'll shred the defense.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll look to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
At the 49-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And shutting him off. Now open field.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bears get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Santos with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Vikings 23. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth-quarter do-or-die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 15 yards.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
First down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass complete to Addison.
And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
At the 48-yard line.
2nd and 6. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man.
Vikings, first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Vikings.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Second down and 8.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Chase Brown.
23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
The Vikings will line up.
They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good.
Vikings 29.
And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 136 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. These two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, Week 8 to be exact. And it was the Bears getting the road victory, so they'll look now to take the season series here at Soldier Field.
LeBron, slam left, slam left. Go, LeBron.
On second down, they'll run it here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's third down and 6.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11, sets them up 1st and goal.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Luther Burden with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bears look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Bears 41, Vikings 29.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
He's going deep for Brown.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. The Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Now they'll shift things around. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
The ball comes out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me, because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and
1. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Let's go now.
Brown is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
brings up second and goal.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. Calling a big loss of 10 there. And it's going to bring up a fourth and goal.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on second and goal, a sack on third and goal. Now brings up a decision on fourth down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
172 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And at a 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Open man down the field. That's Burden.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 23
We got
yards.
Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. Biggie.
First down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
On is Santos for the Bears field goal.
They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Vikings.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To the air, Williams. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception. And we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So for the Bears, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, Eddie Slay.
Lord, kiss my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing a bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set, way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all these on my two first, no dribble. These always talking pillar, thing like scissor. Like Giannis, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizak never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bet But they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzy, wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plain, so I can heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it for shouted, he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit. Before I sat down, still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about. Now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, 1 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the